Morning, everybody. RV living with the geezer. And yeah, after 2 days of towing the trailer, Blanca and I are back home. This is the park area. We're at Fort Davis, Texas. We're in an RV park up here. Hardly anybody in it. Nice and peaceful. Just didn't hear a thing last night, but it's good to be back. It's great to be back. And this is actually the park out here where we used to come. It's a county park. Fort Davis isn't incorporated. You see the mountains in the background. Texas mountains. But there's no leash laws out here. There's not a lot of Blanca can run loose. When we got out here, she knew where she was at. She looked at me, and she's got a way that she looks at me when I call it her smile. She looked at me like, yep, we're back. Here it is. This is my type of place. And I had to agree with her. But we're just pulling out of the park, and this is Highway 17. If you follow this the other direction, it goes to Marfa. It's about 25 miles, 24 miles. That's right in front of us is Sleeping Lion Mountain. I'm just holding the camera this morning. And we'll drive through Fort Davis. It's not a big town. It's got about, maybe 1,000 people. It's the highest town elevation in Texas. It's 5,050 feet. So the temperatures are a lot cooler. Humidity is low. It's the geezer's type of weather. I tell you what, guys, I'm a happy camper right now to be back. I lived up here for a year, and then I lived in Alpine 3 years, and I just love this part of Texas. And I hate to say never, but I'm holding that camera if I hold it out that direction, so we'll sort of aim it this way. And 30 miles an hour in town. They're serious about that. They had a flashing light at me right there that I was doing 32. So I'll slow it down to, as Rusty says, warp 1. But yeah, this is the main drag. At the high school, right over here, the 1A high school. They play 6-man football, which is great. I can't wait to go out there on Friday nights and watch some of that. But here we go, Fort Davis, Texas, folks. If you've never been here, I would highly recommend a trip. It's like a little old west town. You'll see some of the buildings. They have an old-timey drugstore here with a soda fountain. Let's see here. I'll show you this pretty courthouse on our left. Hope I'm not getting too much of my parts of my truck. Here's the courthouse right there. Whoops. Okay, this is downtown. We're downtown now, and as you can see, it's not like DFW, Metroplex. The traffic, all these cars, I guarantee you, are tourists that you see on the curbs. After the summer's over, there isn't. You can walk across this road and not look and have a really good chance of surviving. So anyway, I got a guy right on my tail, of course. I'm doing the speed limit. They got a good little market up here that has tacos in the morning. I stopped. Got a buddy of mine, and as soon as I walked in the door, he said, he's back, look out. That's at Stone Village Market right there. That's Old Cliff in there. If you ever go in Stone Village, holler at Old Cliff. He's a guy that got out of Dallas and came down here, and he ain't never leaving. Yeah, there's a Cueva Leon restaurant. We ate there. My son and the girls last night. They've got some sopapillas in there. It's a Spanish dessert, Mexican dessert that girls went wild over that. There's a real pretty Catholic church. And then we're coming up on the fort. Okay, that guy turned good. That was the main town part right there. That's all there is to it. Like I say, it's small. Here's the mountains over here. These are West Texas mountains. You know, we're just a high, dry desert. That's Fort Davis right there. It's a very one of the most restored Army forts in Texas. They have there. It's remarkable what they've done. It's just I'll do a complete video on that here. Y'all are fixing to get a lot of videos from out between here and Alpine and Marfa. We're going swimming in Balmorhea tomorrow. I'll do a video down there. We just passed a place. It's a tourist place. It's snakes and reptiles. You go in there and he's got all kinds of rattlesnakes and aquarium. Here's the grocery store. It's just a little old, it's a Porter's. There's like 4 or 5 of them out here in West Texas. I never have found a fresh loaf of bread in that place, so I'll just make my own tortillas from now on, I guess. But we'll run down. If we turn left here, we go up to Davis Mountain State Park. That's where my son and the girls are. It's about 3 miles. We're going to turn right, head down this way towards Balmorhea. Those mountains are they're just beautiful to me. Just a high, dry desert type of mountain. I'll come down here and turn around and then we'll shut it down because that's about the end of Fort Davis, guys. Yep. And these are big old ranches around here. You know, 400,000 acres. The ranches out here. Just huge. And it's good cattle country, believe it or not. It's high and dry, but they have some grass that's really high protein. And right over here, that little building right there is Poco, Mexico. That's a little place. He is only open from 10 to 2, 5 days a week. And that's it. He's only opens for lunch. But that place gets packed. And I tell you what, if you like Spanish rice, he has got the best Spanish rice on the planet. That is some great stuff. Look at my buddy here. See, she's got her head stuck out the window. We're back home, aren't we, Blanca? Yeah, we're back home. See, she's still smiling. She says, Geezer, about time you brought me back out here. I love this place. But I tell you what, it's remote, guys. It's 65 miles to the nearest stoplight. 65 miles to the nearest Walmart. There's only one chain store in Fort Davis, and they fought to keep it out. I'm glad it came in, though. They have a Family Dollar. One little old, Family Dollar store. And they fought and fought and fought. But just like Alpine. Alpine has several chain stores, but not many. No Walmart. They won't let a Walmart in Alpine. Okay, I'll end it right here at this stop sign with a nice picture of this mountain. I hope this video came out good, guys. If it didn't, I'll just do another one. So let me take my glasses off here so I can go ahead and shut her down. We'll be talking at you later. Adios.